Welcome back to That's Right, Inside Speaks. I know y'all used to seeing the title and stuff come on. I'm gonna play the title, Hold on. Man. Today we talking about PT going wrong. Some of you guys may not understand what PT means, so let me clarify. Physical training is what we're gonna talk about, right? I'm having an awesome day, amazing day. Got some things done. As you guys see, I'm knocking out this flyer right now. But as we're doing this show, I'll be actually tweaking little things on here y'all get to see. And at the same time, we're going to have a great show. But I just wanted to make sure, we was all locked and loaded and rolling. So with that being said, as we do all the time, every time, let's go. Welcome back to Military Veteran Point of View. I'm your host, Inside. And guess what? We're inside. Normally I'm outside, but we inside. And I want to tell you guys today we're going to have a blast putting this paint down, knocking this painting out. I'm about to work on the spirits put in here and, do a little thing. You guys get to see me doing a little work as I talk to you guys real quick. But we're going to keep this thing going. I fell back in love with doing this work, man. I got some graphics that I got to do later on as well. But today, what's going on, guys, man? I know you guys are getting ready to enjoy the show. I'm currently working on this painting and to cap it off, finish it off. Just letting you guys know, man, I enjoy doing this show. I am seriously locked in with what's going on. But as you see, I'm working on this painting, getting this thing going, man. We talking about some new things today, so make sure you guys tap in. I know you guys are used to seeing me outside, getting out there, getting to it, but hey, I am pushing to push this workout so we can go ahead and get this thing sent off. I was told to take my time, but I am taking my time, obviously. But I like to get things done, as well as when it comes to physical PT. So we're going to talk about a little PT, my experience in the military, at the same time what you guys can expect if you're thinking about joining the military. But with that being said, families around here are rocking and rolling. They doing their thing. Got to doing a little cleaning up, man. As you guys see, I got this little, well, I ain't gonna say new. It was a part of an old desk. My son was using that to put his PlayStation up, and now I've got it holding my paints now. I currently don't have really an easel or H-frame easel. It'll come along the way eventually. I used to have one, but now, today, we're talking about PT, physical reset, you know what I mean? ABCs to PT, ABCs to PT, man. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope. So you guys get ready, enjoy the show. Let's get it. No, this is not a dream. You're in the world of Inside Speaks. We're inspiring you to find happiness in your world. Guess what? We outside with it. We like to hammock camp, bike, as well as ruck. That's right. I'm an Army veteran. I served 2 tours, man, with some great individuals, man. We had our ups, we had our downs, just like you go through in life. But I tell you what, I'm gonna share some of them stories with you on this channel. Like I said, man, this is what we're gonna be talking about. As you guys see, I just widened the view up a little bit more. So I mean, I'm working over here and I'm working here. I just like to let people know, there's a lot more going on than your boy just sitting here talking on this video, right? And expressing what I be going through. With that being said, I'm excited. I'm turned up. It's just a lot of great things happening, man. And I don't know what just happened. I think my went away. It's all good though. Anyways, man, make sure you guys continue to tap in what we got going on. I'll pull it back up for you guys. Y'all want to be seeing all my, man, we don't want to see all that. We don't want to see all that. Yeah, I know. But I'm having a good day, man. I hope you guys are having a great day as well. We're going to talk about PT going wrong. You know what I mean? Get some Wednesday. You got to get some. It's hump day in the middle of the week, man. You got to keep going. A lot of stuff going on. Look, now, Bob, we back. You see that? Wow. Grand Rising, bro. Hope you're having a great morning. I just saw that video you sent me, y'all. What is going Oh, I don't think that girl got a spine. Y'all want to see that video? Y'all make sure y'all hit consequence. That was crazy. Angel was really locked into a lot of those talent shows, and I was sitting there watching some of that stuff with her. What's up, man? You gonna watch? What you doing? Yeah, we're doing his PT. That's Taylor, by the way. Y'all know you normally seeing Taylor pop up on here. We live, Taylor. You want to say what's up to the people? No. But yeah, man, we rocking and rolling. I'm working on the one funny ass TV show. Big shout out to Sticks, big shout out to Blackfield, big shout out to Trappin' Inc. Trappin' Inc. Productions, Trappin' Inc. Kitchen. You know what I mean? A lot of these things that are going on. I actually was the one that designed that Comedy and a Trap logo. I got some insight from Angel as well, but wanted to make sure I showed that that's what we're working on. If you haven't already, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. A lot of things are going on, and this is what we've been doing this whole week, man. We talked about the barracks life, gave y'all some stories about that. We talked about hurry up and wait. And today we're going to talk about PT going wrong, the ABCs to PT. And we're going to break that down why I did it that way. Then tomorrow we're going to talk about the military myths and expose some of these movies that's been lying to y'all, man. I'm telling you, they just be telling y'all lies. Y'all think everything you see in the movies is so true, and it's really not. Then on Friday, we'll bring it all together like we do each and every week. Drop some gems, give a little warrior ethos about partying on the weekend. And then we'll talk about some movies and some things that we've seen. We saw an interesting movie yesterday. We may get into it. But some great things happening. Definitely got a new movie for the week. So that one right there, that movie we just watched yesterday, definitely why soldiers say stay alert to stay alive. And we'll tell you a little bit more about that later on. With that being said, man, I'm having a great day. Hope you guys having an awesome day. I'm having a phenomenal day, really. I got up about 3 o'clock this morning. Angel recently just got some sleep earlier. She's tired. We both tired, man. But we out here doing things. I got a quiz I got to do today, and Angel's been helping me out with this stuff, so I always give her kudos, as I should each and every day. With that being said, also, we got some new things to show. That's right. Let's go ahead and pop that up. Boom. That right there, right beside me. This right here. You can catch all these shows on audio. Like, you can catch all the audio, like me talking and all that stuff. Most people that do tap into this are watching, and then I got some other people that be at work around this time, or they'll catch the show later, or they'll be working on something. They just want to hear the audio. You can catch audio right here. Yes. Parent advisory. Sometimes I be having my moments, y'all, so we got to make sure we slap that sticker on there. So now you're able to get audio and all that type of jazz. So make sure you guys tap in with that, as I do each and every time. If you haven't already, make sure you tap in with these shows, right? Chill. Yeah. Routine builds confidence. Veteran business must knows discipline over motivation, right? So since I went over our normal to-do list like I normally do, and I'm really structuring this show out now to where I stick to the schedule, stick to the plan. I'm not going to go over hours no more. I say that, y'all just never know. I end up talking about something, get triggered by something. And it's normally when I'm triggered by something, I always go over hours. So I'm going to stay in my window of time, all right? I got a certain lot amount of time. I don't want to overtake anybody else's slot. So we're going to stay in our window of an hour and keep this thing rolling, you know what I mean? So around 59 seconds, I'll probably cut it off and rock and roll it. But as we get more people who want to tap in, as we get more things like this right here, you know what I mean? As you see, they're adding on more people, and I actually talk about that as well. This school time is big, man. Everybody, normally, I think today is the first day of school for a few people, too. I think tomorrow is the first day of school for people where we're at. It's a lot of stuff's going on. I've been seeing people post their pictures of the kids first day of school. I see y'all with the first day of school outfits. Oh yeah. Let's see how long that lasts. We talking about PT, right? But yeah, man, it's gonna be fun, So for all the parents and the struggling families out there, don't be ashamed to go get no help. There are individuals out here doing events, showing you love, giving all this love away. So make sure you guys tap in August the 8th, 12 noon to 5 p.m. You can go get you some gear, man. You go tap in with Trappening Magazine, Trappening everything from the trap. Everything from the trap. The brothers do everything. You got the food and everything. So make sure you guys tap in over there. You look to get you a tattoo or some piercings. Make sure you grab that. Also, with the tattoo magazine, you actually see a little write-up about us in the magazine. So you actually grab that magazine, you see a little picture of me out there looking in the wilderness. Yes. Y'all can check that out as well. All right. As well, we also have another event going on. Bow right there, back to school. We've been on it. I mean, like I say, I'm consistent telling people about what stuff going on. So when people tell me you ain't telling nobody what I'm doing, well, you must ain't watched the show, because I be saying it each and every time. But shout out to Question Motion, man. Back to school party and content day. The who's who will be in the building. Come get you some free photos, get you some free content. It will behoove you. You got a business, an organization, you might want to tap in. Most people are, man, I can't afford to get a content creator to be on my team. Well, you pull up to these content days, man, they are ready, willing, and available at the ready. They ready to go. So make sure you guys tap in with them. I'm running through all these things to make sure I'm gabbing. Whatever. I'm actually getting out here, making sure I'm pushing all this information out so we can get into the conversation, right? I want to do all the promotional stuff, get it all out the way so we can get into this conversation, right? So with that being said, I like saying with that being said. I don't know where the hell I got that from, but with that being said, I might have to tag that shit. With that being said, might do that. But anyway, let's talk about this PT, man. I still do PT to this day, man. I still do physical training to this day. And I recently got out here and challenged myself to see if I was still able to pass the PT test, right? And obviously I am. I'm pretty strong. I'm a strong individual, man. I'm small, but I'm strong. I'm physically fit in certain areas, especially when I get challenged or determined to do something. While in the military, right? Experiencing PT can be a life shocker, right? Especially when you're not really used to doing PT, not really used to getting out here doing anything physical, right? You see a lot of people end up becoming fearful of their early morning call. Normally when we do PT, we get up early in the morning, get out here, we'll do some runs, and after we're doing a little run, we may do some physical workout. Or there are times when we start doing all the physical workout first, and then we'll do a run. Most people try to run, get back as fast as they can so they can get back to get them some chow before it's time to go to first formation and all that type of stuff. Or at least go to work, depending on what you got to do for the day. But PT is great, man. And hello to everyone, man. Tony, you want to tell everybody what's up?
And they go pee.
He's got to go pee. All right, well, that was his way of saying hello to y'all. He got to go pee. Go handle your business, man. Make sure you wash your hands. All right. But yeah, a lot of stuff's going on, man. I enjoy PT. I'm 41, soon to be 42, and I'm still getting out here getting after it, man. I would tell people, please do so. But I'm going to share a few stories on here about my experience doing PT. Y'all know that I came second on Fort Riley's post when it came to doing a 100-meter dash. You goddamn right. I'm a beast. And I did it in some chunky old basketball shoes. I should have had some running shoes. Probably would have came in first. But I'm going to tell you something. Being someone that as one of those individuals that don't really like to lose at things, you know what I mean? I see that in Taylor. Taylor don't like to lose. My son Taylor does not like to lose. You know, I think he get a little bit of that from me. Very competitive. I'm very competitive, right? There was one time when I went out to go do these. Sometimes they have these morale boosters for all the soldiers and the battalion and company and stuff, and they want you to get out there and do these little physical tests, right? And you know, I got out there and did my thing. They have. I got some pictures where we got out there and played a little football. We did some track and field. I don't know, y'all may not remember field day. It was something they used to do back in the day for kids. It was called field day. Where you got outside and you did your running. What I mean? You may play a little dodgeball. We even had archery in our school. You got to do a little bit of everything. A little bit of everything. Yes, we had archery in the South. Yes, we had archery in South Dallas, Paul L. Dunbar. You know what I mean? Back in the day, they used to have all the kids get around this big ass parachute thing. Used to throw up the parachute and do all type of stuff. So it's field day training for the military or something like that. You get to go out and have fun and compete against other squads, other platoons, other companies, right? And get out there and represent your thing. Now I got out here, I was out there Forrest Gumping. You goddamn right, but I'm gonna tell you something. Whenever when I was out there running, all right, let me tell you something. I was still drinking, y'all. I was still out there doing my thing. But let me tell you something. Yeah, we had golf. Y'all had golf? Yeah, let's go, man. Yeah. I was so happy when I learned that my daughter, when I think she went out to a little camp thing and she got to do a little archery and stuff. So that was dope. Just never know. I think there's certain schools that allow you to do some of the different things. Some of these schools, I don't know, they just keep everybody inside. But yeah, man, morale booster. Some of y'all got jobs out there, and y'all at y'all jobs, y'all got morale day where y'all may go do something with your company or something like that, right? So that's kind of what they got in the military. Now, this one day, right, I got out here and did some things, did some running, man. And then, like I said, I'm very competitive, right? And at the time, I'm not really thinking that, hey, man, I'm finna get out here and puke up the days and nights before this runs, right? Now, as I ran the first one, I won the first one. Came down to like the last race that we had and actually came in second. Now, after that race, I was running my soul out. I was running my ass off that day. And after the run, I'm talking about not even 2 minutes later, I'm passed out. Not just passed out, I threw up, then passed out, right? Ran my life away. Right, and that's something that I'm not gonna say you shouldn't do. Probably shouldn't do it for health wise, but when you're giving your all, and we see this through PT, depending on where you was at. We had some people that was in the A group, has people in the B group, has people in the C group. You know what I mean? And if you think about the alphabet, you kind of get an idea of what group is what. So you got the PT studs that was in the A groups. Then you got the average regular ass soldiers that are really good at what they're doing. And then, they may not be good at certain things in the B group. Then you got the people that's, in the C group, might need to cut a little weight, and they may not be making tape. You know what I mean? The letters go all the way down. The letters don't even go all the way down. They kind of stop, and then you just in that group picking up everybody after you been so damn tired of running, right? So it ain't about what group you in. It's about how hard you continue to go, right? So one thing I learned about the PT thing is really more of a mental thing. How far are you able to push yourself? When we first got into this, now getting into basic, once you make it through basic, your body kind of gets used to it, depending on where you were stationed at. You kind of get used to PT. You get used to getting up in the morning, going out there getting after it. But it's the sense of getting a little more freedom once you get to AIT and then you get to your regular military duty station. Got a lot more freedom. So you may be a little lackadaisical on staying hydrated when it gets out here to do some physical work. You know what I mean? You get to be a little remedial. Yeah. You get to be a little remedial, right? And there's some lessons that we learn, right? You know what I mean? Now, I'm not quite as flexible as the girl that you sent me. Damn it, y'all I might pull that shit up so people can see that. But I'm not as flexible as that. But I'm all right when it comes to pizza. I'm right up under the A, right up at the top of the B. So I'm right up in there, right? Because we got some people out there This brother named Dubali, bro. This brother Dubali. Jesus Christ, man. That mother, I think that motherfucker can Energizer Bunny. Run for days. You got some people that can really run and get after it, man. I could kill the sit-ups. I could kill the push-ups. Man, I'll murder. That ain't nothing. Getting out there running, you got to have it in you. That's something that you got to have in you. Either you've been running from cops your whole damn life, or running from dogs your whole damn life, or been out there hunting in the sticks your whole damn life to be able to keep up with some of these guys. You know what I mean? Good old Eddie, Sergeant Major Eddie Fields, man. I don't care how old that man got. That brother could run, and he'll make people run with the big banner. Y'all seen them people with the big flags be in the parade? Doing that little flag thing. Imagine running with that. And you have to keep up. You gotta keep up. And you know what sucks though? We have safety precautions when we get out there doing those runs. Yeah, you got safety first. Safety always, man. Safety first. Safety always. Get out there running, and there's positions that you gotta have. Now, depending on who you were and what sergeant or NCL you had, you may just get picked to have the little light. You get a little safety light and get a little safety vest. And what you will have to do is, if you're running in the back, you have to run up, sprint, and pass everybody up to stop all the cars that are attempting to drive on post or drive where we're running at, right? And you have to cross. Y'all know how the funerals go. You know how the funerals, how the police people ride up and they block people from coming by until everybody rolls by. Yeah, just imagine that, but you're not the cops, or you're not on the vehicle. Your ass is out there running. So you got to run, and you running by everybody, and you run all the way up, and you stop, and you have to wait for everybody to pass by. I'm getting more messages right now. You have to stop and let everybody pass by. Got you. Just that Kansas. No, I got you. I'm gonna read that one too. Y'all know I be reading Angel blog, so she sent me a new blog to go over. Right? But we run it up. You run, you stop the traffic, and you gotta wait for everybody to go by. Here's the bad thing about that. You would think, oh man, it's good. You gonna let everybody run by, I get a little, catch a little air, I get the little break. While everybody's gone run by, I have to wait till everybody pass by till they say, no, it's not. It's a setup for failure. Because while you're thinking they're getting a break, you still gotta, right when that last person goes by, you gotta let the rest of the cars go by. Then you have to do what? Sprint all the way back up until somebody transfer off to where you can go ahead and keep going. And you gotta go to the next spot. That is the worst position to be in. Even if you are physically fit, man, that shit used to suck, man. So I never really liked to do that. I'd rather just run with everybody, you know what I mean? Watch a few people run off to the side, puke up, you know what I mean? They'll puke up everything and they'll get back to running again. I think we got so good at constantly doing PT so much. But here's the problem. When you're stationed in Kansas, it gets cold. Yeah. This is where we get into, or I'm talking about the PT going wrong. This is where we get into where I'm talking about the PT going wrong. Remember when I said I never really went anywhere until I joined the military? And when I joined the military, I finally got to go some different places, right? Mom went to the store. Mom went to go get y'all something to eat. Tanner's asking for you. Yeah, wood shop, you know what I mean? Homemade, all those things, right? But as we are here doing this thing, my son is looking for his mom right now. Mom is doing what mom is supposed to do. Yeah. But you gotta think about this. I'm from Texas. It get cold here, but it don't get too cold, right? It get cold enough to where it's like, that's cold. 50 degrees, 30-something degrees, yeah, that's cold for us. Man, when you get to Kansas, let me tell you how they used to do us. You know, we used to run in them. Our PT gear, right? You get all type of stuff. You get the jogger jacket, you get your long sleeves, you get your long pants, you get the whole jogging suit, the whole suit joint, right? But they never would let you wear the whole suit, right? What they will make us do is get out there in the summer stuff. So you may get to keep your long sleeve shirt on, but you got to be out here in these old school basketball in the old school NBA basketball shorts. Got it? All right. You want the water?
No.
You giving me the water?
No, you want some water? Lemon?
Oh, yeah, I got the water with the lemon. You want some with the lemon?
No, you want lemon.
Okay. I already got some with some lemon. Thank you, son. See, they always make sure I'm straight. 5-5, man. Great teamwork. Awesome. All right. So, getting to Kansas, right? They will make us wear the summertime fit. So the summertime fit is a yellow belt. It's a reflector belt. And you got black shorts, right? With the little army. I'm pretty sure some of y'all may have seen it, the army shit. And then you get your long sleeve shirt or your short sleeve shirt. I used to be so angry when it came to doing PT because they were mind fuckers. You get up there, it's cold as hell outside. Sometimes it may be snowing. It's cold as fuck. So you come outside, you line up for formation, you get your formation, you over here just you over here just cold as hell, right? And you got all your stuff on. Then they be like, all right, we're going to take off. And depending on how the first sergeant will come out, you got to dress like the first sergeant. So depending on how he comes out, everybody's got to dress the same. Dress right, dress. Remember, just like making those beds. Dress right, dress, everything the same. When he would come out, this motherfucker would have shorts, short sleeve shirt, and the fucking belt. It's 20-some, 19-some degrees out here. Y'all gonna be all right, man. We soldiers gonna be all right. Go ahead, if we get out here and get after it. We're gonna do a couple of side straddle halts, and then we're gonna count them out. And we out there freezing. Here's the killer part, though. While we out here doing this PT, and it's time to get to doing the running, you are starting to sweat. You're starting to perspire. You're starting to flood with sweat. Do you not know it gets so cold that shit will start to freeze up on you? Yeah. Sweat will start to freeze on you. You'll keep your little PT hat. Now you try to be smart with your PT hat, man, but it keep heat on you. But the bad thing is shit will start to freeze. Yeah. And they will have us out there. I know y'all be like, man, you forget out there, man. It's cold wind. That ain't work. That don't work. Your ass finna get counseling. Finna get in trouble talking about you and finna do no PT. All right. So, I think it's the military. You're gonna do what you told or face the consequences. Most of the time, I wouldn't mind facing the consequences. But when it came to PT, I wasn't that bad at PT. It would just be so cold in Fort Riley, Kansas. And Kansas get all type of weather. You catch snow, you catch hail. You might catch all that in the same day. Right? Killing the body. But all it was really meant to do was to structure your mind to be like, hey man, you could do this. You know what I mean? It ain't that bad. You know what I mean? And before long, after you do the run and after you do the jog and you come back, after you do a couple miles and come back, guess what? You hot as hell. You ain't even worried about the damn cold no more. I had to get used to it. I had to learn. I mean, you gotta let your body warm up.
Charger?
You need a charger? Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Look on the other side. There might be a charger on the other side. Look over there in mom's office. She might got one over there. My kiddos, love them to death. Yeah, man, we should get out there and get after it. But like I would say, you don't got to join the military to do no PT. I think you really should get into it, man. Really get your physical body up. I know y'all see me out there doing my rucking and stuff. That's more. Yeah, I mean, it's PT, but that's more of a mind release. That's more of my little escape, right? Angel just recently got her a new gym membership to go do this thing at this place. I think it's called Crunch or something like that. Some of you guys may have like a what is it? I don't know. Is it Ballytola Fitness or the Fitness Center? Y'all know there's a whole bunch of them things out there. 24-hour fitness, I think that's one. But there's a lot of these places that you guys can go. We just recently seen yesterday. Gonzo was out there on the treadmill joint doing his thing at the crib. You know what I mean? So it's not about where you at. It's about actually getting your body to be enough in a position to where you can live a little better, right? And I always kind of put it this way when I thought about like those physical trainers and stuff like that. Like, I always wonder, why ain't they telling some of these guys and some of these people, hey man, think about this. And you ask them, hey man, do you got kids? Yeah, I got kids. Okay, you got kids. Think about this, man. What if you was in a position to where you needed to protect your kids and it caused for you to have to go run somewhere to go get help? Would you be able to do it? Would you be in a good enough health to get out here and you need to climb some shit and have to climb over some shit or at least do some type of physical activity to save your kid's life? Would you physically be able to do it? Most people out here are not able even physically to keep up with their children. That was a little bit more motivation than just say, hey man, you just gonna get out here, gonna work out to get your life back together. No, 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 no. You need to work out to get your life right to where you could protect your family. Need be, with that being said, I'm not hoping anything happens to anybody's family, but it is better to be prepared than not. You know what I'm saying? Going on a hike right now to get our day started. Hell yeah, go get after it, bro. Goddamn right. Goddamn right. And that also helps too. When you got somebody rocking out with you, that's, hey man, come on, let's get up. Let's get out here and get it. All right, you did say you wanted to get to this, man. Stick to your word. Let's go. All right, you want to change your eating habits up? All right, bet. Let's go. That's what Angel be on me about. Man, some of this food just got no taste. But it's all about getting healthy. And as Angel and I be watching some of these movies and some of these shows and things we watching, and we be like, man, this ain't no way I let that happen. Woo. And I'll be thinking like, you know what, you goddamn right. I'm physically fit enough to be like, yeah, we ain't finna let this happen. Or I need to break something, or I need to be able to fendle out some rope or something like that. Oh yeah, we finna make it shake. Yeah. See, we gotta look at physical fitness and physical training a little different. Just saying, hey man, I just need to get in better shape. Fuck being in shape. Fuck them to being in shape. You need to be in a position where you can go whoop some ass. We both want to stay. But you know, we trying to get healthy. Yeah, man. That's what it takes. We ain't even trying, y'all doing. Most people that try, they ain't even getting up to change clothes. So like BG was talking about earlier, you ain't gotta go wash your ass. Most people ain't doing that. But yeah, I am one of the ones that will say, hey man, stop telling people just to go get active, man. Do this so you can protect yourself. We see this shit happen all the time. The way these people out here getting kidnapped and they not even alert, they ain't even aware of their situation. You know what I mean? Man, and then here's one more thing. Let me say this. If that don't get your motor running, there's something that we used to have to do called the fireman's carry. You ever heard of it? No, this is not putting out wires. This is where you literally have to get your battle buddy. Battle buddy is another soldier that's in your unit. And you will have to literally throw your body to the side to grab them and pick them up to carry them get out of danger. Most y'all probably gonna be like, hell no, I gotta let that mug burn so I can save myself. Teach his own. I'm just saying, that's just another way of looking at it. We gotta look more at scenarios. We gotta look more at of what could happen, and do I have the physical ability to prevent it or stop it from happening? Especially, man, I'm just telling y'all, Angel, man, we don't know what the hell wrong with me and Angel, man. We be watching some shit, and it just, we both be getting triggered on the couch like, ain't no goddamn way I'm finna let this happen. You know, also, yeah, I'm just, every time I look at my kids, man, yeah, we gotta get some more training in. We gotta do, come on, get up. I was giving them like little haircut, nothing special. You know what I mean? Just clean them up a little bit so they ain't out here looking like wild boys. You know what I mean? I was as I'm cutting, Tanner's just moving. I was like, man, my son really be able to wiggle out some shit. Somebody ended up got lucky enough to get his ass. Oh yeah, he gonna be able to wiggle out of something to get away from something. Yeah, I'm proud. Yeah, keep on. Yeah, keep on moving. I popped him in the head with the comb, but keep on moving. I ain't want to mess head up, but I'm just saying. I look at my kids and like, yeah, man, they gonna be physical enough to protect themselves, or at least do enough damage to be able to get away. We live in a world right now where anything and everything can happen, and you gotta be ready at all times. And I know most people ain't military, and I know most people don't really think like survivors like we do that watch this channel, but I would tell you, it's better to be ready than figuring out how to get ready. They say you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. I'm not hoping or praying anything happen to anybody out here, but we do live in a psychotic world, and you just never know what could happen, what could be going on. So you, as a parent, at least as a parent, at least as a guardian, at least as a spouse, mate, homie, friend, you need to be able to do something if anything were to happen. Please just take it because you don't want to live for the rest of your life with survivor remorse like a lot of us have to do, right? And you just saying, man, I could have did this. Well, if I was a little bit more stronger, I could have did this. Well, man, if I had enough stamina to get out here, I could do this. Nah, that shoulda, coulda, woulda shit don't work. You should have already been thinking about that. You know what I mean? You don't want your kid running out in the street and you gotta go run out there and go grab him so don't get hit by no car, but you not physical fit enough to get him the fuck up off the couch type shit. So we gotta start looking. I say we because I'm included in this. I had to change the way I was eating, although I'm not a fan of it. When you eat healthy, ain't no taste, ain't no see, it's just not there anymore, right? It's just the joys of eating has dwindled. But to live a little longer, it balances the scales. I'm just saying. Right? PT, physical training. Maybe I need to say physically preparing to save your life just in case an emergency happens is a little bit more important than them goddamn rice cakes. This shit be fucking horrible. I'm proud of Angel because her ass, she gon' our Big G always talking about rabbit food, but Angel, I don't know. She's just good at sticking to things when she wants to do something. I commend her on that. But there be times I just be like, man, this ain't it. But goddamn it, I'm sticking to it. I'm sticking to it because I be damn if I'm in some headline like, man, I wasn't able to do what I needed to do, protect my kids, protect my lady. You know what I'm saying? That ain't gonna never happen, and it may happen. I promise you, it's gonna be a lot of unsafety things going on out here. Ain't that right, man? Yeah, I know. What you got going? What you doing?
I did.
You didn't look in the office? Huh?
Talk to mom.
Call her on. Go get Tristan's phone and call mom on Tristan's phone.
How about your computer?
Well, I'm using the computer right now. See if Taylor's got the phone. Tell Taylor to call mom. Love my boys, man. Yeah, man, we gotta stay physically fit. You know what I mean? So for those that are new to watching this show, don't get it twisted. Whenever my kids got something going on, they need to say something, I'm gonna answer them. Yeah. So welcome to the fam. Enjoy, because they always gonna be around. Remember, I'm a second chance father, so I know how it is to screw up. This time I'm not doing it, right? So whenever they come and need my attention, even in the middle of the show or I'm working on something, I immediately do my best to figure out what they need and what they want, resolve the situation, and constantly move forward. Period. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, I figured Taylor. You know Taylor got it. I be telling people Taylor had a fun lot more than me. Taylor had the phone. Or mom said Taylor had the phone. He gonna be like, "How you talking to mom? You said mom wasn't here." Technology, son. Technology is a mug. But anyway, man, as we do all the time, man, I do get on here and we get to reading up on some of the blogs. So that's what I'm about to do right now. Use with mental health. We gonna take it there? August. Oh, hell, y'all ready for this one? Angel got one for us, so we finna get it in right now. As we do all the time, each and every time, man, we do get over here and read these blogs. So y'all know I'm working on my reading skills. Hey, Tej, mom says Taylor has a charge. All right, guys. August the 2nd, 2026. Used with mentally healing issues. Used with mentally healing issues. Healing, boundaries, peace, choose me. Miss Williams says, there's something about the phrase that keeps echoing in my chest. Not mental health issues, not mental illness, not damaged goods, mentally healing issues. Maybe, just maybe, I was never broken to bring wit. Okay, hold on. To begin with. Maybe I was never broken to begin with. You found it? Hey, you over there? All right, Angel, when you come home, hold on. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to finish reading. I gotta say this. Hold on. When you get back home and you find out things have been tossed around, it is Tanner. Okay, back to the reading. I hear you rambling through stuff in there. Okay. Because healing isn't an issue, it's a journey, and there is a massive difference between carrying a problem and walking a path, right? Uncomfortable wounds. For years, I looked at my own soul through the eyes of people who couldn't handle my pain. I swallowed their labels and made them my truth. She's too emotional. She overthinks everything. She has deep trust issues. She just needs to get over it already. No, yes, OMG. Yes, I'm right. You might need to ask some OGs because he's got G-Force going there. See, that boy acting like Tasmanian devil in there throwing stuff around. Don't worry. After the show, I'll go figure out what's going on. No, let's get something straight today. I wasn't. Hey, this is how real it is, y'all. It's just how real this is. I wasn't defective. I was carrying bleeding wounds that had never been given permission, time, or space to heal. And here is the raw truth no one tells you about recovering. Healing doesn't always look peaceful. It isn't all medication. It isn't all meditation, pace quotes, and quiet walks in the woods. Sometimes healing looks like sobbing in your car, in a grocery store parking lot before you can pull it together to walk inside. Sometimes healing looks like counseling plans at the very last minute because your mind is screaming for rest. Sometimes healing looks like saying a harsh, what's she saying? You can hear me yelling. I'm screaming in the car. I already know you are. I already know. No! I'm not saying no. I'm just reading you know, right? No, for the very first time in your life and letting the other person be mad about it. Sometimes healing looks messy, loud, ugly, and exhausting. People love a good scar. It cleans, it quiet, and it means the danger has passed. They love the testimony, but they are terrified of the process. Bar. Yeah, that's a bar right there. They keep deeply uncomfortable watch The wounds actually close. Stop navigating against your stop negotiating against yourself. The worst part of this journey isn't what other people say about you. It's the silent war you rage. It is it's the silent war you wage inside your own head. My bad, y'all. I'm over. Tanner is going. He may be Tanner. Come here. Yeah, he said. How many times have you set a boundary only to immediately start talking yourself out of it? Maybe I was too harsh. Maybe I should just answer the text so they don't get mad. Maybe I can handle just a little bit more of their mess. Stop negotiating against yourself. Stop lowering your standards the second your peace gets uncomfortable for someone else. Stop making deals with your own trauma just to keep the peace in a room that drains you. Big facts. When you tell yourself you need rest, but then force yourself to keep running to please someone else, you are betraying your own spirit. You are negotiating away your health for somebody else's comforts. I do that a lot. If your mind says enough, let it be enough. No bargaining, no second guessing, no lowering the piece of for you. What it says? I'm gonna do audio for the blog. Yeah, you need to. You need to be doing these interviews and hopping your face on here so you can roll through this stuff, right? Yeah. I'm putting my foot down. I've been saying this. I've been telling her to, y'all. I've been telling her to hop on Big G show, and there's like 4 other shows out here. And when she ready, she gonna come. But yeah, she need to go ahead and get on here and do these things. Healing isn't a straight line. Some mornings I wake up smiling, feeling like I can take on the entire world. Some mornings I wake up remembering feeling the ghost of every hit I ever took. Some days I laugh until my stomach hurts and my eyes tear up. Some days a single trigger, a song, or a sense can stop me dead in my tracks and steal my air. That does not mean I'm failing. It means I am human. Healing is not measured by never hurting again. Healing is measured by how you keep choosing yourself. Even when the memories try to drag you back into the dark, it's a journey with twists, dead ends, and high mountains, not a race with a finish line. Stop calling yourself broken. We are so fast to label ourselves with the we are so labeled we wait, my bad, y'all. We are so fast to label ourselves with the weapons other people handed us. Broken, damaged, too much, too sensitive, too fragile. What if you stopped apologizing for your scars? A broken bone doesn't apologize for needing a cast. A deep cut doesn't rush itself closed just to make the doctor comfortable. So why do we expect our hearts, our spirits, and our minds to recover overnight from years of trauma? Give yourself some grace. Hey, for real, bro, my art of saying no is getting stronger. I'm telling you, bro. Yeah, I'm finna start telling Angel, no, you finna get your ass up at 4 o'clock and you finna read these blogs. I'm joking, y'all, but yeah. I be telling y'all, man, I be telling y'all, it was a time, Angel, I'll talk about, let me finish the blog and I'm gonna talk about that. The badge of honor maybe today isn't about putting on a brave face and pretending you've got it all together. Maybe today is about standing square in your truth and admitting I am healing. And it takes whatever time it takes. It takes boundaries, it takes rest, it takes radical practice, it takes refusing to negotiate against your own souls, and above all, it takes surrounding yourself with people who love you through the messy middle without demanding you hurry up and become normal again. So if anyone looks at you sideways today, notice your boundaries, or ask what's wrong with you. Tell them nothing. You aren't broken, you're just used with mental healing issues. Not because you're weak, but because you are strong enough to survive the crash, and now you're brave enough to walk the long road back home to yourself. Miss Williams. Now, I like that. Like that. Right? With that being said, hold on. Yeah, no, I like that saying. With that being said, but yeah, let me get on here. Hold on. Hold on. Flag on the play. Let me say something right now. Damn it. There was a time Angel would get on here, y'all, and she would do these pillow talks. These pillow talk joints. She'll have like this pillow thing. They'll be on the couches and they'll do these talks. And she would have an audience, y'all, enrolling with this thing. I'm telling y'all, Angel get on this camera. Let me tell y'all something. Angel ended up getting on this camera. She started doing these interviews and shows. She's got some events and stuff coming up, right? But I am that one. I'm a pusher. I've been saying this over and over, man. Go ahead and get on Industry Talk to that show. All right, I had lined her up with a show downtown. Cameras, big cameras, 3-point cameras, all that, ready to go. Ready to go. Forcing her to do something she ain't ready to do, it'd be my problem. What's up, man?
Chase me.
Chandler's chasing you? Well, go chase him back. Good job.
It's literally my cereal. He can literally...
Now go get him some cereal. God teach them to be warriors. Right? But yeah, so I really be on that. Now, Big G been asking for the longest an Angel get on. Same way I got on semi-quest. I'm like, see, I be telling people, like, when opportunities come up and you let them go by, you know, you effing up. But one thing I had to learn, the same way we was reading in the blog, is I could push people all day to do stuff, but when they not ready to do it, cool. You know what I mean? But what I can do is do what I'm doing right now. Well, she don't want to get on these cameras and do all this stuff right now. I'll read these hoes. Or I'll get out here and push some extra stuff. And I do that for many other people too, because everybody's not out as spoken. Everybody's not as comfortable to be on the cameras and be behind the mic and all that type of jazz. I get it. But when you got a special gift and a special talent and you got something to say, sometimes you got to break through those barriers we put up for ourselves. You just said it. You said it. I didn't. You said that. So once you break through your barriers, and whatever barriers y'all dealing with out there, man, once you break through them and start finding out there's something that you truly can and really are good at, you just kind of timid and don't want to do it. Once you get a taste of it, I promise you blow up. Because I know this for a fact. Angel really wasn't on social media like that. Now she is killing it on social media, from the TikToks to the, what is the other one called? Not Tinder. What is it called? I don't know. All the names. It's one that you be doing writing. She's a great writer. So with all these apps that come with the writings, like, she's good at them, right? And she's her following, all this stuff is going up. Well, that's like all I am saying is I'm a pusher, bro. So sometimes I have to learn to kind of stop, right? I have to stop pushing because I get upset. I ain't gonna lie. Let me say, I get upset. I be like, man, I'm tired of plugging people in with these shows. Same way with South Ten Semi. Like, bro, if people ask me, like, he got offered to go do the cereal, the big thing that's out here in Dallas right now. He got the offer to go do the cereal box freestyle joint, and I got plugged in on that because guess who's filming that? Breeze. Guess who that is? He's a veteran that moved down here. Guess who helped him with all the stuff to get down here? Angel and I. We've done this for multiple people. Hell, he's shooting YFN Lucci's video. He's shooting big videos right now. But yeah, she's on Twitch, right? But I run into individuals that have a monumental talent and a real gift to create things and make stuff happen. And they just don't have that ability or don't want to show that ability to hop on. Not even damn camera. Son, hold on. Let me see your bowl.
That's the
I know. Let me see it.
Oh.
I'm not taking your cereal. Just let me see the bowl. I want to show the people this. Stop. Go that way. Look. I'm just showing him. I'm not taking. Look what my son do. That boy, look at this. Good God. You wonder why ain't no cereal always left. That's the first thing to go. Go ahead. Bye-bye. All right. It's just getting up. But yeah. So, yeah, Threads, all that type of stuff. Kick, all the different apps, man. I was heavy. See, this is why I said I wanted to get the new phone, because I was always on all these apps. The phone I got right now can't handle all the apps and all that type of stuff. But Angel get out here and kill it. She's plugged in with a lot of individuals. We help so many people, not just in Dallas, not just in Fort Worth, across the United States, to where we literally, that's how I'm able to do what I'm doing. That's what I'm about to be building with this film, right? I don't have to outsource too much of anything, because we help so many individuals out here. We have a bridge to everything. When it comes to getting houses built, we got that. Construction's got that. Public figures got that. Politicians got that. People with names out here got that. And we don't even get out here and brag about it like that. We don't got to. We don't got to. Hell, most people know, man, that dude just be out here walking in the woods. Bet. I want you to keep it in know it that way. But this is my thing. I run into this a lot. Being the motivational guy I am and I'm pusher that I am, I have to hold back sometimes, because he'd be like, God damn it, why don't you just get out here and do the show? And, you know, and I'm a guy too, so I don't be giving a damn about no hair. I cut all the fucking hair off. You know what I mean? Appearance is everything. I get that. But damn it, opportunity don't always be here. Opportunity will go out the window so fast. So fast. I was talking about that with Miss Tawana Fields, and y'all may not know who she is, but very, very powerful woman out here doing some great things, right? And she wants to start doing these shows. I'm like, you just got to get out here and do it. You just gotta sit down, hit the record, and flow. Ain't worry about it being perfect. Get your message out here, and as you keep going, y'all seeing it in real time right now. I can jack up on this show, do all type of extra stuff. I don't give a damn. It's my show. I can do what I want. I can mess up on here as much as I want. And guess what? It ain't gonna mess my day up. I'm gonna keep going and keep doing it. Sometimes you just gotta put your foot on the pedal. Don't worry about what you look like. Don't worry about all that shit, because that shit is going to come. We got people out here in their cars with their phone. These mother look like they just got out the goddamn shower doing videos. So even with that, you got faceless channels out here where people are just talking with no face, right? But at the same time, I'm learning not to push so much. But with that being said, we only get to live on this earth for so long. You never know when your time come up. And what are the people gonna say? What are the people gonna say about you? Did you ever take the opportunity? Did you ever take the leap? Did you attempt to do something that you weren't comfortable with? Or that was just the dude that was always struggling? That was just the girl that was always struggling. Man, that motherfucker always had problems. That motherfucker ain't never went to go see the world. That motherfucker ain't never got off the couch. You know how people do when you go to funerals? People go to funerals, people just be talking shit. Are they gonna talk shit about you? Or they gonna have a whole Rolodex that says, damn, man, motherfucker went and did that and created that and this and that and got stories for days. And that's how you continue to live on even when this body and this vessel is gone. Woo! Don't let me get started, man. But check this out, man. You guys be amazing. Y'all be great. Another show. We gonna keep this thing rolling, man. The show's gonna get better. Content's gonna get better as I go, and my kids gonna grow. What's up, man? Go in the sink and go wash your spoon off. 5, 4, 3, 2. Thank you. Too easy. Sometimes you just gotta do it. Get your hands in the water and get dirty. Make it happen. I said I won't go over this time. But yeah, let me get up and handle the kiddos, y'all. But with that being said, man, the right opportunity is now. The opportunity is now. The time is now. Don't wait. Elevate. God damn it. But you guys are great. We'll be right back at this thing, 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm about to go send some files out. It's all the way up, guys. I am making sure I don't go over this time. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, man. Good stuff happening. Good stuff. Good stuff. I'm gonna queue up this one thing. And as I queue that up, I will be making my way out of here. Peace and love. Soul Train. No, this is not a dream. You're in the world of Inside Speaks. We're inspiring you to find happiness in your world. Guess what? We outside with it. We like to hammock camp, bike, as well as ruck. That's right. I'm an Army veteran. I served 2 tours, man, with some great individuals, man. We had our ups, we had our downs, just like you go through in life. But I tell you what, I'm going